Hello world and welcome to Democracy 3. I can't recall whether or not I recorded one in this yet, but I want to play it again regardless, because this is a game that I absolutely adore. I love running my own country and I love not destroying it as well, which is an added bonus, because, you know, I mean, I'm used to governments that seem to enjoy taking this country to pieces and putting it back together the wrong way. So let's see if I can do any better, shall we? Let's play a new game. I'm going to be the UK, because, well, I just like the flag, and I'm British. So, you know, term length, let's go 5 years, no limit, well, I suppose I have to have a monarchy, don't I? Don't tell anyone this, but I'm a bit of a Republican. But yeah, we'll play with the monarchy, because, you know, why not? Let's have a monarchy. Let's play the game, if it'll load. Just thinking about it. Woo, election victory, GDP is shite. We can improve this. We can fix this. What else is going on? Health is alright. Ooh, unemployment's bad. Okay, so this is like taking over from a Tory government. Let's begin, shall we? Wow, look at all this shit. So, if you've not played this game before, this is the thing that matters up here. This is your political capital. This lets me make decisions. The more of this I have, the more decisions I can make. So the first thing I'm going to do, well, as you can tell, we're spending a bit more than we're earning. Which means, yeah, look, we've got a fair bit of debt, we're losing money, but we're going to lose even more money. But you've got to spend money to make money. So, we'll do the opposite of what the governments always seem to do. I'm going to invest in, where is it? One of these is education. Is that education? Yes, let's invest in state schools. Boom, through the roof. Give them everything they need. Right, and now I have 8. So what else can I do? I can't change that. Why would you teach both? I mean, let's be honest, creationism is bullshit. So you know. Screw that shit. Anyway, I can't do anything with that. Just get rid of it now. I haven't got enough capital to do anything. Let's see what else I can do. There's policies I can implement. Welfare fraud, everyone would love that. Well, maybe that'll help. Keep my workers safe, maybe? Taxes, nothing here we can do. Recreational drug, well, drugs are all illegal, but we want to boost the economy, so let's implement the Enterprise Investment Scheme, yeah! 404 billion, money not found. Go for it! Okay, and I have 1. 1 isn't going to be good for anything, so... Look, all these policies, yeah, these all represent a different policy or effect, or rather a department, and the red things are stuff that's horribly wrong. Asthma epidemic I have. Technological backwater. I don't believe that's true anyway. Uncompetitive. That I believe. Been taken apart that many. Homelessness. Wow. Organised crime's a problem. Wow. Alcohol's definitely an issue, he says whilst taking a sip of his shandy. Oh. Moving swiftly on. Return to government. Right, so what are we doing? Debt protection law. There's an urgent policy question. Limit agency activity or allow agencies to operate. What are they doing? Debt collection agencies have been in the news because of their aggressive methods. Well, screw those guys. Limit them. I don't care if people are in debt. They still shouldn't be punished for it. Should be given a fair chance to pay it back. Right, we've got a deficit of 9.08 billion. Well, that's no good. However, look, each turn. Renewed, refresh. Let's fix this. I'm not going to have enough, so we'll leave that alone. Let's invest in science. In some countries, the majority of research is funded by private companies. Well, we don't want that. We want particle accelerators, just because... See, it might seem like I'm going nuts, but there's reasons why I'm doing this. Because education and science boosts the economy. What's this one? Food standards. Yeah, food, make it the highest quality food. Screw the farmers, we want people to be healthy. There we are. Right, now we've still got 20 left. So what should we do? What shall we do? What can we do? Welfare. Maybe later. Economy. Consumer rights. Be a good idea, wouldn't they? Small business grants would be better, and they're popular. So voters want this. So let's do it. I just max them all out. Just because I can. Makes sense. Right, transport. Biofuel subsidies, bus subsidies. Telecommunications. That'll cut on various issues. But that was popular. So was that. Well, that's going to be... That's you know, encouraging people to communicate by Skype is far, far better on fuel efficiency than implementing fuel efficiency standards. So let's go for it. Anything else I can do? That didn't use a whole lot. I can do both, but that's apparently not popular anymore. Okay, law and order. No. Public services. Free eye tests? Maybe? Maybe? Yes, let's go for free eye tests. If people can see, they're going to be more productive, aren't they? People are definitely going to be more productive if they can see. And alcohol tax. I ain't got any political capital left, but if I up that, that'd do rid of my alcohol issue. Look at that. Really knocks down the consumption. Ups poverty as well. Wow. Denying people alcohol improves poverty situation, which is good. It's good to know. Ooh. Landmine ban. An engineering company in our country has just won a contract to manufacture and supply landmines for foreign countries. Screw that shit. Don't want landmines. Right. How are we doing? Let's have a look. Look at that. I've made the deficit worse. Look at that. Whew. We want the green to be above the red. Green above the red is a good thing, but the red is increasing and the green is decreasing. So we need more tax. We definitely need more tax. What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? Can't afford any of the decent tax. I want a carbon tax, but you need 39 political capital, and I just don't have it. But if I do this, move on to the next one without making a decision. Stress epidemic. Businesses are working people too hard. Well, that's not nice. And I'm so shit, my credit rating's been downrated. Well, that's bad news. That is bad news for an economy. Terrible news. But I'm popular, so, you know, doesn't matter. There we go, look at that. Right. Let's implement. Where's it? Carbon tax. Implement, and generate me 64 billion per quarter. 38, 40. I mean, as you can see, it knocks down emissions, which is good for the environment, but it's not so good for all this stuff. Not good for GDP. But I don't care, you know. You have zero GDP if the world ceases to function properly, so we'll do that. And one of these is worker laws. Working week, there we are. Labour laws, there we are. Balanced? No. I want to be pro-union because happy workers are better workers. I can't do it. Right. Well, alright. So I know it's much more complicated in real life, but benefiting the workers in this just seems to pay off dividends. The better you treat workers, the better paid workers are, the more liquidity you've got in your consumerist society, which means you've got more consumers, which is good for the economy. See, if you've got no consumers, your capitalist system falls down completely. It's complete and utter bullshit. Good point, UN ambassador. Ooh, do I want to send Regina Phillips, is well known as a patriot who will fight tooth and claw to get our interests represented at the UN. Steve Harris is a popular figure on the international stage with a reputation for solving difficult problems through compromise and understanding. Well, I'd rather have a problem solver than someone who's just out there to do what's best for the country, because solve problems versus problems potentially not solved. So we'll go with that one. Unemployment is on the rise, apparently. Need more jobs. Need more jobs. Still popular, though. How are we doing? Look at that, we're making a surplus. That's the carbon tax, that is. Awesome, right, and we can, well, I should say, click on that again. Debt is at 84.8%, which isn't actually as bad as it sounds. For a first world nation, debt is 800 billion-ish, but that'll start coming down. So the money I make, I can reinvest into the economy. So, what have we got going on here? What's this? Small business grants. Okay, we want to boost the economy. So, space program. Nah. Technology grants, that'll help. Right, technology grants. Apply changes, there we go. And can I do that? No, I should have done this ages ago because I want it to be more towards science. Science is better for the economy than religion is. I'm sorry, religious people, but that's just simply true. Religion makes countries backwards. Just look at the Middle East. Yeah. It's repressive. Blech. Freedom of information. We want freedom of information. We like transparency. It makes us popular with people. Right, 52. Let's do it now. Screw creationism. Bollocks to that. Yeah. That'll help my economy. Right, what else can we do? Economy, consumer rights, robotics research. No one wants that, but I'm doing it anyway. See, this is why I need political capital. So you can do stuff that's unpopular, but it's still beneficial. Sometimes, right? Sometimes the things that need to be done won't be done because they're not popular with the electorate. That is the main downside to democracy. I don't think it's a good reason to not do democracy. I think the benefits of democracy outweigh the drawbacks, but that is one of its flaws. What else do we want? Work safety law. We want our workers to be safe. Keep them safe. You bastard. Right. Where are we? Labour laws. I can't adjust it. Not enough political capital. What's that? What's that one? Agricultural subsidies. Yeah, piss off the capitalists. Let's do it. I like pissing off the capitalists. I'm no communist or anything like that, but I like pissing off the neoliberals. Because they're so moronic. Military whistleblower. Well. Ooh. I need to increase military spending, apparently. I mean, this is good. We're back in deficit again. Which isn't nice. Right, I don't want people smoking. Because I'm a tyrant like that. That should generate money. How much money is that generating us now? Yeah, that's up to a little bit. Yeah. I want to fix this. Technological backwater. That dropping is good. That is very good. If that drops below there, I go from being a technological backwater to being a first world country again. And I want the UK to be a first world country. GM food! I like GM foods. I mean, that's selective breeding is genetic modification, so yeah, let's just go for that. Let's just poison everyone. Get the conspiracy theorists going, won't it? Right, what else can we do? What else can we do to invest in technology? Rural development? Yeah, let's go for that. Let's go for that. Apply changes. And what else do I need to do? Did all that, didn't I? Yeah, that was all good. That was all good. Free eye tests. Educations. That's education, isn't it? Right. Yeah, it all feeds into it. Racial tension. We don't want none of that. Why am I hanging around? I got no political capital. There we go. Right. Ban same-sex marriage. Sod off. Marriage should be equal opportunity, like everything else. Maybe I can fix that. What else can we tax? Don't want to tax graduates because that'll put people off. Plastic bags. Let's tax them. Apply changes. And what else can we tax? Unhealthy things. See, this is just... let's implement this. And then we can... Do I have the capital? I don't have the capital to allow narcotics, but if I allow cannabis... Well, in the US they made a shitload of money, and cannabis isn't any worse for you than cigarettes. True story. Pension fund scandal? Oh, you bastards. You're swindling my money from my pension accounts. Ooh, the deficit's coming... Well, the deficit's coming down because income's coming up. Right, let's... where's it gone? See, they move around every damn time. Where's it gone? There it is. Right. Legalise cannabis. There we are. Now, piss off the Conservatives, but I like pissing off Conservatives. It's what they're for. Junk food tax. No one likes it, but we're going for it. I want people to be healthy. I really do. Healthy helps. I know I'm flying through this, and I apologise if you're having trouble keeping up. Right, oil drilling opportunity. Oil companies are keen to get permission to drill for oil in part of the country protected for... well, that just means no. Not sure what I clicked on there. Just clicked the first thing I saw. Anyway, how are we doing for technology? Yes! This is going to end next term, and that'll help the economy. That really will help the economy. Right. Taxes. What else can I tax? I can tax... none of this shit. That's beneficial, a flat income tax. Not really popular with the poor, but it happens. Right. Transport. Biofuel bus. Car emissions. No. Free bus passes. Let's go for that. Spend money. Anything to get cars off the road. Right, what else was I going to do? Where's my health service? Get my health service, aren't you? Yes. Yes, let's just fully fund it. Fully funded NHS makes sense. I'm sorry, America, but socialised medicine works. Okay, if people don't have to worry about how they're going to pay for their medicine, yeah, just bear with me. It means they're not going to bankrupt themselves. It means they're going to be able to go, they're going to get treatment, they're not going to have to worry about it. There's going to be no stress, no debt, no problems like that. And they're going to remain productive members of society because they're not going to be put off getting better by the costs. See, if people aren't afraid of the costs, they will go seek medical treatment, which means they'll be in better health, which means they'll have a longer working life and a more productive working life. It makes sense. I don't care if you think you shouldn't have to pay it. You know, it helps you, it benefits you. Quit complaining, just do it. There you go. That's enough politics. Right, moving on. Yeah, look at that. Great news! The Centre for Technology and Business, can't be that. Is it not proper noun, so it can't be an official thing, has announced that our nation is no longer perceived as being backwards. That's always a benefit. In technological terms, this will be welcome news for the economy, and it opens up opportunities for our investment. GDP is slowly increasing, which is good. Right. Factory farming law. Set tougher standards. I don't want factory farms. Don't farm factories. I'm popular though. Popular. Right. That's how long it is to an election, by the way. Ooh, gun. That's people that want to kill me. Oh. Usually doing more to piss off the religious people by now. Oh well. Let's move on. What else can we do? What should we implement? What's this? What's this? Pollution controls. Right. Screw pollution. Major fines. There we go. That'll get me more money. What else can we do? Welfare. Economy. Consumer rights. That's a good idea. Space program. That's definitely what we want. We want space stations. Give me a space program. I'm going into space, guys. Spaceman. I always wanted you to go into space, man. Oh dear. Wow, more money. Ooh, that's a bonus. Technological advantage. It looks like our country is leading the world in a number of major areas of science and technology. We're cloning sheep, people. Right. We need to invest more in prisons. Which one's prisons? That's prisons, isn't it? Prisons! And extensive rehabilitation. Also good for the economy. What have we got? Police force. Police force. We want the police to be fully armed, or something like that. Legal help, there we go, universal help. See, you shouldn't be priced out of the justice system as well. I mean, I know lawyers, it costs a lot of money to get a law degree, so lawyers do technically deserve to be paid well. Okay, I'm not going to argue with that. Lawyers deserve to be paid well. But that doesn't mean that people should be cut off from legal aid. You know, everyone deserves the right to legal representation. And look, there goes my debt. They're both increasing at the same time. But that's alright. Eventually one will overtake the other. We will make that money back. Right. Credit rating upgraded. See? Told you. GDP's gone yellow. I'm sure that's a good thing. See, all this is good. Unemployment's going down as well. So the less unemployment is, the better. Yay! Oh dear. Well, the deficit is down. Look, they're getting closer. We have had one point where we were making more than we were spending. So it does occasionally happen. Right, what can we do? What can we do? What can we do? I want to implement that. 43. Okay, so I can't do anything this time. Cannot. Can I do that? Let's do that. There we go. That'll give us more money. And it'll hopefully resolve this issue. I mean, that's slowly decreased, but I need to be down here. Anyway. Hopefully after the next one I'll be able to implement that tax. Internet crime. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That means I need to start spending more money on my intelligence services. Ban animal testing. Just ban it. Don't give the bunnies make up. The bunnies make up. What's that? Organised crime is an issue. Right. Intelligence services? Yes. Okay. More money. Spy satellite network. That's going to help you with the mafia. There's one thing the mafia fears. Right. What was I going to do before? Oh yeah, I was going to implement this tax. What is it? Yeah, flat income tax is not going to be popular. Yeah, look. We don't need quite that much. Let's go for 125. There we are. Not going to be popular with a lot of people, but it doesn't make a huge difference. There we go. Right, that should give me money. Look at that. Surplus. We're in a surplus, and this is going to help even more. Right. Next. Ministerial scandal. Oh my word, he failed to wash his shirt. That is the scandal. Well, screw that one. Yes, credit ratings AA. It is officially a battery. Duracell are rating my credit. Awesome. 63. Ooh, that's because of the tax I implemented. But look, I'm going to start paying off my debt. Oh, how awesome is that, right? And this means I can invest in more things as well. So, what can we invest in? Adult education, yes, that's a good idea. We'll have all of that. And what else? Libraries, we'll go for libraries. Libraries educate people, there we go. What else can we do? What else can we do? Nothing. Yeah, no. Health food subsidies. That's a good idea, but we'll not do it. Let's go for the welfare fraud department. That brings in a bit of money. Brings in slightly more than it costs, but it'll do. It'll stop people committing welfare fraud, which I don't believe is a huge problem. So I recall the statistics show that in reality welfare fraud is 0.7%. So basically 7 people in every 1,000 in the welfare system are committing fraud. Not a big issue. Really not a big issue. I mean, yeah, you should try and tackle it. You know, anything above 0 is not good, but it really isn't what we should be focusing on. Right. Software patents. Intellectual property is essential for our digital economy that we enact laws that encourage investment in new products and technologies. Well, that's true. Small companies, including those who will see step in and reap the benefits of light. Okay. Software patents sound reasonable until you realise that they can be used to stifle competition and innovation. Well, we don't want that. We don't want to stifle innovation. Make it everything is open source. We'll just go for that. There we go. Right. Our surplus is doing well. Our economy is doing well as well. Look at our GDP. Woo-hoo. Debt's going down. Debt is down to almost 50%. Our economy is booming. Right, what's this? Uncompetitive economy. Yeah, okay. Okay. We need to implement more things for education. Technology colleges. University grants. How did I miss that one? Generous. Give everyone a free education. That's what I say. Free school meals are alright, but we want this. We want this. It's not popular, but yeah, go for it. We want technology to improve. We want the economy to improve. We want money. Let's have a ruthless capitalist. There we are. Now at an end. Marcia Hall isn't happy. He's displeased with current government policy, which is unpopular with their core supporters. Patriots and capitalists. But screw them both. Patriot wants what's best for the country, and that's what I'm doing. So tell him to sod off. Credit rating. See, how can I be doing bad when the credit rating's up to treble A? This is moronic. Support for me is at an all-time high. That was bullshit, pure and simple. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Right, what are we going to do? Art subsidies, that'll cheer everyone up. There you go. Enjoy it. Enjoy it a lot. And what else can we do? Free school meals? Is that going to piss everyone off as well? That's slightly more popular. 92. We'll go with the 92. Right. Help the youth. There we are. Crime goes down, youth and improve, and socialists and parents are happy. What about socialist parents? Do you think they'd be happy? I really don't know. Let's go! Yeah! Market meltdown. The economy's falling to bits. Yeah, GDP's down, but income's up. I don't know how that works, but look! Our debt is down to that. What was it? Surplus. We're making a lot of money. We can afford to invest in welfare. Let's implement some childcare. And let's implement some disability. Sorry, let's not implement disability. Let's implement disability benefits. Sorry, bad wording. Very bad wording. Let's go around and break everyone's legs. No. Just no. Winter fuel subsidy for the elderly. Well, that's alright. Gotta keep the elderly warm. Better than buying them a blanket. Let them heat their homes. Capitalists are not happy with me. Not happy at all, but that's because I'm taxing the shit out of things and still being profitable. And they're like, why didn't we think of this? Because you're morons, that's why. Right, alcohol abuse has ended. And homelessness is ended. Oh, wasn't even trying to attack that one. Nice. Look at these, all green. Right, fracking, what the frack? I'm not going to allow fracking is a bad idea, I don't care who you are. 404, expenditure not found. Right, what can we do about these? That's alright. That is slowly decreasing anyway. And how about this one? Yes, this one's going to win next time as well. My economy is apparently competitive. Right. Economy... Consumer rights is a good idea. But I think free school meals are a better idea. Yeah, if we're feeding kids for people, then that does help poverty, because the parents don't have to feed them then. And kids do better that way, don't they? Right. Public services. Organ donation. Organ donation should really be an opt-out. But we'll worry about that another time. Right, bus subsidies. That looks useful. The main problem, however, is the high cost. Well, it'll help. What? There we are. Car usage goes down, commuters are happy, unemployment goes down. And all it'll cost us is 10 billion, so go for it. I mean, we've got plenty of money spare. That's a debt. That's a surplus. So yeah, we're good. We'll go for that. Do I have any money left for anything else? Health food subsidies? Well, that's an idea. Ooh, here we are, right. Food stamps. Yes, let's go for food stamps. Make sure everyone's fed. See, food should be a right. You know, you should have the right to have food. If you can't afford to buy food, you should be provided for by society. I'm not talking junk food, I'm talking necessities. No one in a first world country should starve. No one in the world should starve. We produce enough bloody food, but no one in a first world country should go hungry. There we are, first election, let's see how we do. Start count. Oh wow. I am popular. I'm popular. Suck it, David Cameron. Yeah. Bloody hell. Normally, in the real world, this is the biggest one. Because I don't give a shit, it's going to be the same whatever we do. But this time they're like, nah, more Sval, right? Yeah, I told you that was ending. Housing expansion. There's a shortage of homes. Well, okay, let's relax the laws and build more homes. Wow. Second term, look at me go. How cool am I? Right. What have we got here? It's bus usage, bus lanes, free bus passes. That's full, okay. Bus lanes. Yeah, everyone loves a bus lane. Go for that. What else do we have? We have car usage. Traffic congestion. Car usage. Car usage is that one. It's alright. Rail usage. Rail subsidies. Up that. Oh, yeah. Boost that. Anything to take cars off the road will help this. Very well. The environment. What's helping the environment? Recycling. Yeah, recycle everything. What else? What else can we do to fight asthma? Car usage, air travel. Oh, that's neither good nor bad. That's alright. No, I'm clicking the wrong things. Environment. Clean energy subsidies. Go for it. Invest in solar. That's what I say. Yeah, recently solar power generated more power than coal for the first time in UK history. That I was impressed with. Very impressed by that. Fuel efficiency standards. We'll go with that. Just throw all our money at. See, notice how we're throwing all our money at everything. Works for me. But yeah, solar power generating more than coal. I was astonished. It just shows you in a country as great. I might say a country as great as the UK. It's bright sunshine outside at the minute, but yeah, you can generate solar power. It shows you how useful it is. So let's get working on that Dyson sphere, shall we? She's not happy. Definitely not happy. Media backlash. One of our country's most popular newspapers has launched a major campaign criticising your policy so far. What? 87%? Ooh, high productivity. Yeah, movies were fun. Yeah, look, 87%. You know, 9 out of every 10 people love me. What is there to criticise? What am I doing wrong? Other than drinking shandy and making important government decisions. That's what everyone wants. Rent controls. Consumer rights. Consumer rights sound like a good idea. Cutting off period. Automatic refunds. Right to return. Limited rights. Nah, we want that. Protect everyone. You know, you don't want to be selling people shit. You just don't. Biofuel. Bus subsidies. Let's do that. Anything to get cars off the road. Not the detriment of the road user, by the way. You know, I am a road user. I like roads. It's awesome. That's slowly increasing. Road building. Well, it's alright. We're alright. Okay, next. Let's go. Yeah, people smuggling. A large number of people have been caught entering our country hidden inside cargo containers, devious sods, in an organised attempt at people smuggling. The criminals who masterminded this scheme have been arrested, but there is debate as to whether those people who are now on our shores should be sent back to their country of origin. Well, I'm sorry, but this is definitely very much my politics. Allow them to stay. They are in themselves criminals. Just let them stay. I don't care. Shut up. Stop criticising that. Just be nice. Oh, that's getting worse. Right. To improve this. Need to improve the environment. Microgeneration grants. That'll help. Citizens to subsidise the cost of energy microgeneration systems such as solar panels and wind turbines. That will help the environment. Shit like that is a good idea, and I don't know why every roof in the UK doesn't have solar panels on it. It just should, right? Hybrid cars? Very good idea. Probably. You know, hybrid car. DNA spliced with a train. That to me is a good idea. Whee! DNA database? No way! Civil liberties, man. Come on, look at this. GDP is on the up. I'm popular. Popular budget, look at that, the gap's getting bigger. Oh, we've got reserves, we've got no debt. Oh, I've achieved something without concentrating on achieving it. Yes. Not 48 political capital. Political. Right, what do we want to do? Biofuels, they're probably good for the environment. Reduce oil demands. That's definitely good for the environment. What else can we do? Clean fuel. Yeah, everyone wants clean fuel. There we go. Right, apply that. What else do we want? That means no leaded fuel. Do you remember when you used to have 4-star leaded fuel in this country? And then they just did away with it. Turns out burning lead isn't good for the environment. Who knew? Subsidised school buses. Yes. That will help. That'll get kids to school without a bloody bunny run. Just 4x4s clogging the roads. I need a 4x4 for my one special little angel. Because they're not going to be safe otherwise. Well, if you learn to drive a car properly, right, you don't need a monster truck. Okay, scientific discovery. Boost, yes. Patriots are happy because we're doing shit, and scientists are happy because we're doing shit. I'm doing a science. I'm doing a science. Is that going down at all? Slowly. Very, very slowly. Okay. And what about this one? Ooh, internet crime's going up. Wow. Intelligence services are being paid for. What else can I do? Don't want internet censorship. I don't care what you say. Legalise prostitution. That sounds like a good idea. There we are. Prostitutes for everyone. Vendor approve. Welfare, economy, maternity leave. How do I not have maternity leave? Full paid maternity. Wow, there. Quarter pay, half pay, 3/4 pay, full pay. Damn right. We all need kids. If there's no next generation, there's no future. Full pay at least. Full paternity leave. Yeah, because both parents should be allowed time off. You know, the woman does all the hard work of creating the child inside her and birthing it, and then being a mum. But a dad can put the effort in as well if she wants to go back to work. There's no reason we shouldn't. What's this? State housing? Go for it. Oh, no capital. Oh, can't do shit. Can't do shit. Ooh, you can implement health food. Nothing relevant to my interests. Okay, next. Return to government. Ooh, retail merger. Now it's plans to buy one of its main competitors. This merger needs government approval, but if it goes ahead, we'll create one of the biggest companies in the country. Sounds like a monopoly to me. Yeah. I'm going to block it because I don't want a monopoly. She still isn't happy. Let's see what we can do about that, shall we? There she is. One. Well, let's fire her. Let's hire another one. Welfare minister. We want a loyal welfare minister. Who's good on welfare? None of you are good on welfare. None of you are good on welfare. You're alright. I don't like how loyal they are. Oh, that is just ridiculous. Oh, you'll do. Yeah, welfare. Higher. No experience, but she's loyal. She'll do. The more loyal they are, the better. It just works that way. Welfare, rent controls. Maybe economy. Nah. Public services. Stem cell research. That sounds good. I'm going to do that next time. No capital. There we go. Right. Moving swiftly on. Pollution is a new problem. Shit. Why is pollution a problem? Airport expansion? Allow it. Just do it. We need more airport. Right. 60. There we go. Okay. Stem cell research. People don't like it because they think you have to kill a fetus to get it, but that's just not true. Let's just go for that. Screw you guys, and screw you too. Oh yeah. What else can we do? Car emissions limits? That'll definitely help the environment. just struggling to get rid of this asthma epidemic. Came close, then it got worse again. Oil supply. That's alright. Yeah. Moving swiftly on. Let's just quit the turn. Return to government food price crisis. Well, that's alright. People in crisis. That's a hell of a surplus. I mean, look at this. I'm more above than I ever was below. Okay, so that means we can... toll roads. Gambling, maybe? Nah, don't want any of this shit. Public services, organ donation. Well, why would you want a faith school scheme? Faith schools is just another word for shite. Yeah? Shitty education. They produce scientifically illiterate people, and that's no future for the country. That's what the country is. I mean, if there are people out there who question things like evolution, you're going to produce a generation of that's completely devoid of biologists, yeah? Biology is a pretty important field, especially if you want interesting things like vaccines, because even though evolution is obviously a lie, viruses change over time, so the vaccines don't remain applicable. Weird how that works. Yeah, and you want physicists and you want chemists, because otherwise how are you going to have Breaking Bad? I mean, really, you know, if you have no chemists, who's going to make the crystal meth? Really, I mean, this isn't a genuine dilemma. Torture? No, we're keeping him here if he's going to be tortured. I do not cooperate with countries that commit torture. Is that coming down at all? Yes, there we go. And is asthma coming down? Yes, it is. And is organised crime coming down? No, it's not. Okay. Okay, what else can we do? How can we help? No more welfare. Economy... no, why would I want to ban Sunday shopping? Taxes! Mortgage tax relief. Yeah, that's a good idea. Mortgage tax relief will allow people to get mortgages, which means homeowners, which means happier people. Right, public services. Do you know what? I'm going in for organ donation and I'm going to make it universal, no opt-out. No, I don't want that. Presumed consent. Actually, yeah, go for that. People can opt out if they want, but I prefer an opt-out system rather than an opt-in one, because at least it makes sure people are getting the thing they need. The thing they need? You know what I mean. People are getting organs, because organs are, I don't want to say a commodity, but they're vital. Vital corporate manslaughter. New bill is proposed that will allow a corporate entity to be prosecuted for manslaughter when they have been found guilty of negligence resulting in loss of life. Well, of course, why not? Unenforceable. Yeah, screw it, just go for it. If you can't afford to do your job properly, you're a shitty business. Right, what else can we do? What have we got around here? What's this? Abortion law. Screw it, on demand, everyone can do it. Contraception's important, people. What have we got here? What's that? Legalised prostitution. Race Discrimination Act. That's alright. We don't want racists. Racists are idiots. Right, what's this? License required. Yeah, don't really do me any benefits. I like the idea of needing the license. I mean, you need a license to operate a vehicle, so why not want to operate something as deadly as a gun? Okay, what else can we invest in? Economy now. Maybe? Nah. 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 I think we're doing alright. Okay, let's up our spending a little bit. Military! Go on, overwhelming force, that'll do. Can't do it, I ain't got the capital. Right, okay, moving swiftly on. Media backlash. Well, the budget's doing well though. Look at that. Look at this. Reserves are through the roof. Got 2.4 trillion in reserve. I'm just that cool. We'll play to the end of the term. Yeah, I understand this video's dragging on a bit longer than I intended it to, but we're going for it. Right. Military. Apply changes if you would. Right, what we got here? What's that? Foreign aid. Help everyone. We can spare the money. We've got trillions. Right, what's this one? Border controls. Nah, screw that shit. Who needs to control your borders when you can not control your borders? What's this? Unemployed benefit. Give them money. See, the unemployed, it's a myth that if you pay the unemployed for what they're doing, they become lazy and don't look for work, alright? It is also complete and utter bullshit that people should have to earn the right to this kind of benefit, because people do earn the right to that benefit just by paying tax into the system, and everyone pays tax on everything they buy, just about. 20% of everything you buy is VAT, yeah? Every £5 you spend, £1 of that is VAT. That counts as contributing. Okay, what you say. If you pay into the system, you're contributing to the support of the system. Speed limits? No, it's not. Well... well... National speed limits are stupidly low. National speed limits in the UK are 70 on motorways and stuff and 60 on trunk roads, and I think that's fine. You know, because, I mean, yes, you may think you're capable of doing 100 on a motorway, but not every other vehicle on there is, and if you're doing 100 and a lorry's trundling along at 55, you go into the back of it. That's like hitting a wall at 45 miles an hour. It's just stupid, and there are people out there who'll do that, because people would drive along at 80 miles an hour at the minute on their bloody phones and shit. What can we do if you let them do 100? People want to be dead. What can we do? Law and order. I don't want to do any of this shit. I don't want a death penalty. Death penalty is bullshit. You know, as long as there's a chance of the justice system making a mistake, there's no justification for the death penalty. One innocent person murdered is one too many. Welfare, no. Oh, this is fine. You're fine. Why do you want a citizenship test? Can't get that either. Consumer rights. What's this one? Small business grants. Okay, well, everything looks alright. How much is this generating me now? Flat income tax. See, I can cancel this and I'll still be making a profit. Watch. Cancel. There we go. And... go. Ban fox hunting. Yes, ban fox hunting. Foxes cannot defend themselves. Hey, look, see, we're still making the surplus. And everyone will be slightly better off as well. We're doing well. Okay, what else can we do? What else do? What else do we need to do? What's all this? Right, we've got that. That's our space program. Our space program should be doing well. Yeah, we have a space station. I'm going to call that space station Bob. Labour laws. Pro-union. There we go. Finally got around to doing it. Okay, and what's this? Property tax. Nah, screw that. What's this? Rent controls. State housing. All the subsidies. What about over here? What have we got over here that I haven't done? Road building! Let's build more roads. Yeah, major new roads. That'll reduce congestion, which helps the environment, although destroying the environment to put roads down probably doesn't. Oh, for God's sake, someone else has lipstick on their bloody collar. Bloody twat. Right, moving on. Yeah, look, we're still making a profit. Still making a profit. Next. Let's just see if we can win the next election. Internet tracking, sod off. Not like I'm violating our personal rights like that. You should have the right to browse the internet, look at whatever you want without repercussion. If you want to know how to make a bomb, you should be allowed to know how to make a bomb. It's not until you actually build the bomb that it should be a crime. There you go. Ooh, corporate exodus. Why? Labour laws. Screw you. Wait. Bollocks. Oh, you're not happy, are you? Okay. Let's balance it a bit more. What else can we do? What's that? Income tax. Capital gains tax. Which one's corporate tax? Is it that one? It's junk food. Where is my corporate tax? Hang on. Carbon tax. Corporation tax, it's that one. Right, let's lower it to 10%. There we are. And what do we have to do? Positive discrimination. No, people should get jobs based on merit, not skin colour. Works both ways. Right, Nobel Prize. Awesome. Ooh, surplus has shrunk. That's still going up. Alright. What can I do to make you happy, guys? What can I do? Asthma's still around, though. Ooh, asthma's going to vanish this time. And what's this one doing? That one's holding steady. Definitely holding steady. Alright. Next. What are we doing? Asthma epidemic is an end. Toxic waste dump. Do not dump toxic waste in my country. Oh, wow, that's shot up again. Nice. We're making a profit. We're doing well. How's this doing? It's leveled off. Leveled off. What can I do to help them? What can I do? Economy. No. Tax. Let's just implement that. There we go. Make the poor healthy. That'll help them. Change government. Countryside access law. Our countryside is still privately owned. Where everyone can go to the countryside. They should be allowed to, alright? Shouldn't be not allowed to follow. Say you want to walk by a river. You shouldn't be allowed to not walk by that river just because some farmer owns the land, alright? Oh, it's enough shandy for me. So I just drank it all. Right, and next. Nice, mark it all down. Oh, for God's sake, sod off, woman. You're doing me nothing. I'm really popular though. Look at that. That's just increased. I'm the best. I'm going to be voted dictator for life. I don't know who this dictator is, but I keep hearing a lot about him. Look at that. We've got 3 trillion in the bank. 3 trillion. Here we are. Elections and go. Bloody hell. Wow. Okay. 500,000 votes. That is shocking. That's what I wish the Tories did every time and then just vanish into obscurity. But yes! Look at that! I've made myself insanely popular. I've made the country insanely rich, and the religious do not like me. They just didn't. All the people who didn't vote are religious. Clearly. Nice. Racial tension is up though. These are all good things. Wow. I'm good for traffic. There we are, and the count is yes. So yeah, this was Democracy 3. It's been out for a while, so go play it on Steam. It's great fun. For now though, well, I run the country. I got 97% of the vote or something. No, 95% of the vote, sorry. Yeah, couldn't ask for much more. Anyway, thanks for watching guys, I'll see you around. Ta-ra. If you enjoy my efforts to be vaguely entertaining, you can now support me on Patreon. $1, £1, a yen, €1, whatever you've got, whatever you can spare, all helps. Over 1 million fed. Thank you for watching, and ta-ra.